Good morning, Bachelor of Science in Agriculture of Bisobular Campus. Sections Base A1, Sections A, B, C, and D. So, I think it's been a while already, and I think you still know that we are not yet finished with our subject in AnSci1, which is Introduction to Animal Science. And I have already told you that we are still going to finish our ANSI 1 topics, even if the first sem has been done already, has ended already, but still we have the time still to give you the grades. So that's why we will continue with the discussions of the different topics that we have in Animal Science 1. Okay, so hopefully you can catch up with this subject when it comes to listening and understanding my lecture videos. It's because I will also be giving you lecture videos on your subject ANSI 2. No? So I know that you are already very busy with other subjects. This is additional workload for you, and I think you can catch up. You can do all these things, and hopefully you can give what the subject wants from you. No, so the activities you should pass, and the different uh, quizzes, exams that we're going to have for this subject, ANSI 1, and and the other subject that we are also being discussing is the ANSI 2. So hopefully you can catch up, hopefully you can understand all those things. Okay, so from our last topic or discussion that we have, we were talking about the different what you call this kingdoms, the domains, the phylum, the class of the different species of animals. Okay, so what we are going to talk now on the next topic would be the different animal body system, the animal anatomy and physiology. Okay, so we will be talking about this. So we will be talking about the different systems and the parts of the system, the system and its function. Okay, so please make time to watch and listen and understand the video. Okay, so we'll start. So I have here the definition of animal anatomy. Okay, so the animal anatomy is the study of structure of the organisms. Okay, structure. Study of form and structure. No? So, say, forma, unsay postura sa animal. The term anatomy refers to the science that deals with the form and structure of animals. All animals are made up of cells, some of which are specialized to carry out different functions. In more complex animals, cells are organized into tissues, such as muscles and nerves that are necessary for movement. Okay, so if we're going to study animal anatomy, we are going to study gross anatomy. So this is the study of the structures that can be seen with the naked eye. So kung sa'yo makita na to sa body, postura sa animal, that is gross anatomy. So sa man, kita niyo is the shape of the body of the animal, how long is it, the feet and the legs are, okay, how big is his head, the ears, and so on and so forth, that you can see with your naked eye. Next is the microscopic anatomy. This is the study of structures that require microscope so that you can see those structures. Okay, so cells. Okay, the different parts of the internal system. Okay, the body's the different internal systems of the body of the animal. Okay. Then, what is the difference between animal anatomy and animal physiology? So, animal physiology is the scientific study of the life-supporting properties, functions, and the process of animals or their parts. So, klaro ang difference, no? So, if you're going to say animal anatomy, ang study lang na is ang structure niya, no? Ang forma ni sa hayop. Okay? If animal physiology gani study tade ana kung unsay mga function, unsay mga process sa animals o sa iyang parts sa animals, no? So mao na siya may difference. So animal physiology, it focuses on how organisms, organ systems, organs, cells, and biomolecules carry out the chemical or physical functions that exist in a living system. So, that there alone, makita ninyo ang sa difference sa animal anatomy o sa physiology, no? You are in physiology, we will be discussing more on the chemical and physical functions of the organism, of its organ systems, the organs, and the cells. Okay. The proper studying of animal physiology is crucial for understanding and evaluating underlying biological processes, behavioral states, and animal response to different biological, social, and environmental stimuli. Okay, so if you're going to study animal physiology, you need to understand that you are going to evaluate imong lantawon ang mga processes which is biological para makita ninyo sa behavior sa animal o ang response sa animal sa unsay ang nakita sa palibot, which is either biological mga factors, social factors, or environmental factors. Okay. So the body of the animal is made up of many billions of cells, which you can see unless you use a microscope. Special cells come together to make an organ. So, klaro na that cells come together to make an organ. So, we will learn about that further. So, cells are made up of molecules. So, ang cells ay gi-compose siya o mga molecules. Usa mas dako, cells or molecules? So cells, molecules are small, and they made up the cells. Tissues are made up of cells. So ang tissues na po, gi-compose na po siya sa cells. Then, organs are made up of 2 or more tissues. So, ang organs di ay kay gi-compose po siya of 2 or more tissues. Okay, so klaro na siya. So if we're going to say right there on top, okay, special cells come together to make an organ. So from molecules, you can make cells. From cells, you can make tissues. From tissues, you can make up organs. No? So cells is made up, organs are made up of cells. Okay. An organ is a complex structure within the body. It has a special job or jobs to do. No? So an organ is a complex structure within the body. It has a special job or jobs to do. So may organ. Okay? What are the organs? Okay. The heart, the lungs, okay, the eyes, the nose. Those are organs. Okay? So a body system consists of a number of organs which work together to carry out special job. So kung may mo kag animal body system, okay, kana siya is composed of many organs nga nag-work as one to make or to do a special job or function sa body. No? For example, we have the circulatory system. The circulatory system is made up of the veins, the heart, what else? The blood, and so on. And if they are combined together, they work together, they are doing a certain function of the body, which is giving the body the flow of the blood, no? Giving the body flow of the blood in which it carries food and nutrients for the whole body. Okay, so muna example sa body system and the number of organs it consists. Okay, so there are 10 animal body system that is being identified in the animal's body. Okay, so the first one is the integumentary system. The next is skeletal system, muscular system, circulatory system, digestive system, nervous system, respiratory system, urinary system, endocrine system, reproductive system. All these systems, animal body systems, we are going to discuss them one by one. Okay, so the first body system that we're going to discuss is the integumentary system. Unsa man ang integumentary system? Okay, so the integumentary system is the exterior covering of the body and is very essential for regulating body temperature, balancing water, protecting internal organs. So, ang integumentary system, they are the external coverings, no, of the animal's body. Okay, so, and their functions and their use is to regulate body temperature, balance water content, protecting internal organs. Okay, so the integumentary system is consists of skin and skin appendages. So this includes, so ang skin, no? So lahit na ng skin, no? The body of the animal is composed, the whole body of the animal is composed of skin. Dayon, ang skin appendages includes mga hair, nails, horns, sebaceous glands, and the sweat glands. Okay, so the primary function of the skin is to act as a protective layer against disease, infection, the sun, and other potentially harmful elements. So, muna yung primary function sa skin, which is the biggest part of the integumentary system. So, niya ang function is to protect, okay? Para sa mga sakit, okay, infection, the heat of the sun, and sa pa yung mga harmful na elements nga maka-apekto sa body sa animals. So, skin or the epidermis. The skin of the animals consists of two layers. So, natin two layers ng skin, no? The epidermis and the dermis. The epidermis is the outer layer of the skin and contains no blood. So, ang skin sa animals, pareha sa tao, kung saan makita natin sa gawas, that is the epidermis, no? Kung imo nang isian gamay, o dyan may dugo, gawas ka na, no? Pero malulong-lalong ng saman, ang gawas yun ng dugo. The epidermis is a superficial covering of the stratified epithelial tissue comprised of an external layer of dead cells sitting on a lower layer of living cells. So, na siya dead cells, na po siya living cells. The skin part, which the dermis part of the skin, dermis part of the skin, the dermis is the inner layer of the skin, no, that contains blood, vessels, lymph vessels, nerves, glands, hair follicles, and muscle fibers. So, muna na siya dermis, no? The inner part of the skin. The dermis is a deeper layer of dense, irregular connective tissue. So the dermis is a tissue already. Okay, so muna siya illustration sa ato ang integumentary system. So what we have here, if you can see this one, akong pointer. Okay, this one. This is a hair. The middle part is called the hair shaft. So katong ganina atong discuss katong epidermis. So kanina part, which is the outer layer na itong makita. The next part will be the dermis. Nga makita diha ang sebaceous gland, ang hair follicle, o ang sweat glands. No? So, as you can see, nipis ra na ito ang epidermis compared to the dermis. Okay, so skin appendages. So modified, what we call modified extensions derived from the skin include the hair, the scales, hooves, feathers, claws, horns, and nails. Coat coverings differ between animal species. So kanisa tanan hair. Okay, these are all skin appendages or modified extensions from the skin. Okay, so coat coverings differ between animal species. So why do they differ? Ang coat coverings na yung uban na mostly hairy, okay, na yung scaly, na uban feathered, okay, so it differ. Goats, horses, cattle, and swine have hair, okay, paro. While sheep have a wool and poultry have feathers. So nag-differ sila sa coat coverings. No? Okay. Hair, wool, and feathers are all comprised of protein and are essential for regulating body temperature. So all these skin appendages is essential for regulating body temperature. So what the animal skin appendages helps them counteract the temperature outside. Okay, kung bugnaw kayo, okay, the skin appendages will help, okay, regulate the cold. Kung init po kayo, okay, the skin appendages will also regulate or counteract the init, okay, the heat. Okay, so that is skin appendages. We have the glands. So, naamoy glands makita dito sa integumentary system, di ba? So, the principal glands in the skin are the sweat glands, okay, and the sebaceous glands. Unsa may na sa sweat glands? Sweat glands release water to cool the body. So, itong singot, gawas sa ito ang skin. Sebaceous glands secretes oil substances to lubricate the skin and hair. No? So kanang mingon sila nga oily kay yung skin, oily yung skin, doy, okay? You are secreting oil. Pero ang use is to lubricate your skin and your hair. No? Okay. The next, sensory receptors. So, na yung mga receptors ng skin. Because the skin, diba? Muna ma-feel na to, no? So, na siya sensory receptors in the dermis of the skin. Dermis, ubos siya sa epidermis. It will detect touch, pain, heat, and cold. Okay? Sensory receptors include Merkel cells, respond to light pressure, ang kung inayin mo o pindot or slok mo ang skin of the animal, light lang pressure, ang Merkel cells na mo react. Meissner's corpuscles are sensitive to touch and are found in delicate areas such as lips and fingertips. Okay, so Meissner's corpuscles, sensitive to touch. Okay, muna mag-abog yun ng lips, no? Sensitive kayo. Okay. Pacinian corpuscles detect pressure. Okay. Free nerve endings sense heat and cold as well as touch. Okay. So that would be for our integumentary system. So by the next meeting, next lecture video, we will be discussing the skeletal system. So hopefully you did understand, and hopefully you will watch the video and understand them. Okay? So thank you and have a good day. Be kind to animals. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I